You ready?
Totally.
Hello and welcome to episode 2 of That King Thing. Now, if you're one of the weird people that's decided to check this podcast out on YouTube, you can obviously see me and you can see this week's prize, which it does say you could win, but you can only have a chance of winning this if you tweeted us, well, retweet us as I asked. So remember to check out the Twitter account on that_king_thing. And we'll do more competitions on there. So, as you should hopefully know by now, I am Tom, the leader, the eldest of the pact, and we have middle Joshua. Say hello, Joshua.
I'm not sure that we're a pact, but hello.
Well, yes, I meant pack more like wolf pack than pact like suicide cult. Yeah.
So we murder people with our teeth instead.
Yeah, let's do something.
Keep it light. Yeah.
Let's do something like halfway. We're not quite a pact, but we're not quite a pack. We're somewhere in the middle. Anyway, it's time for the other one. The baby of the group, James.
In all honesty, I thought you meant packed up in the womb, but...
What? You always have to go too far with things.
That is just... I mean, murdering people with our teeth is not as bad as that. I mean...
Every time. Right.
50 seconds in.
Yep, that's it. At least we didn't get a 30-second mistake by me.
50 seconds.
50. Because I've not had a beer tonight. I had a beer last week. So, right.
Podcasting while drunk.
Yeah. I'm going to start this week by finding out what you two think to the news, well, rumour of Red Dead Redemption 2.
Hell yes.
Go on, what do you actually think of it, Joshua?
John Marston needs to come back from the dead so I can walk round as him because he was sexual and I cried when he died.
Congratulations on winning the first game for no one who's played it. No, for everyone who's played it.
If people haven't played it, I don't care because they are dead to me. They need to play that game.
That didn't quite work.
Dead.
I tried.
They need to be dead. Or they need to be Red Dead and playing Redemption 1.
Ooh, play on words.
Done.
Play on words. Well, I'm excited, but in the most underwhelming way in the world, if that makes sense. Like, I'm excited that it's been mentioned, but I have no faith in it being true. Have you actually seen how it came out, the news?
No, I haven't, but I don't imagine it to be true because there's been rumours since it came out that there'd be a second one. So.
It was basically some guy's LinkedIn account. And seriously, there's a guy out there and he's recently left Rockstar apparently, but on his project section of his LinkedIn account, it says he worked on GTA 5. I forgot what the other one was. It was hilarious. I'm going to have to go dig it out in a second, but... It was that, and then it said Red Dead Redemption 2. But, I don't know. It's what you think.
So, he broke his contract after leaving as well. Because I imagine there's a non-disclosure part in his contract for working to him. So, he'll be massively in the shit if it is true.
Well, it's probably all bollocks. Let's put it that way.
True.
But I'm excited a little bit, just in case Rockstar are actually making Red Dead Redemption 2.
Hopefully they are. Fingers crossed.
Well, yeah, hopefully. But yeah, we'll see. James, you got any thoughts on Red Dead 2?
I'd imagine that's a no.
That's definitely a no, isn't it? Oh my god, James's Skype has died.
Oh no.
There we go. It didn't take 30 or 50 or 50 or anything seconds. It took 5 minutes. Ish.
5 minutes.
No, well, not even that. Let's add him back into the call. Let's reconnect James to the podcast.
On your video, you just need to have a "we'll be back in a moment" kind of thing.
Please hold.
please hold for James.
Call dropped. Don't drop my call, James. Fucking answer it. God, this is staying in. This is staying in to highlight how unreliable this boy is.
He's unfortunately at his little shrine for his previous cat that died last week, and now he's just mourning. He's just burst into tears and disconnected himself.
Answer it, you little shitbag. I'll tweet more pictures of you looking like Bogdan.
To say we're a pact or whatever the fuck we are.
Did you see that, by the way, on when we tweeted the picture of Adam, Bogdan and James? Did you see that a Liverpool News tweet thing retweeted him?
Retweeted it.
Yes, that was quality. That was a highlight of my
I don't understand. I don't think he looks like him very much, but I imagine
he's
other
ginger and he's
do.
got a fringe. Of course he looks like him.
And James has been in net a bit.
Yeah, he's probably played it net once or twice in his life.
Whoa!
Are you back, James? Have I got you back?
He's alive.
You're very quiet. Sort your level out.
Did you get a
No, that's fucking terrible. Are you going to sort yourself out?
This is definitely getting caught.
What do you mean it's terrible?
You sound like you're a million miles away from whatever you're talking into.
I'm not miles away.
There we go, that's better.
I can hear him fire. That's fine. That's a lot better.
There we go.
Bogdan.
Yeah, so now James has ruined the first 2.5 minutes of that conversation we were trying to have with him. Let's try again. James, what are your thoughts on Red Dead Redemption 2?
I've not really looked into it, to be honest.
Oh.
Like,
so you're not...
I did like the first one, but I like... I don't know, I wasn't a massive fan of it, to be honest.
You weren't a fan of Red Dead Redemption?
I'm sorry, but I'm coming around with a double-barreled sawn-off shotgun, and you are going to have no face. And if you get a new cat by then, I'll get that too.
Joshua, I give you permission.
I preferred gun.
Joshua, I give you permission.
Finish
him.
I will do.
I wanted to use them this week. I didn't get a chance to use those last week.
You've had a chance.
I'm doing what I can.
Bit of Mortal Kombat.
I preferred gun.
Gun was...
Gun was good, but it was no Red Dead.
It's no Red Dead, but Red Dead was an improvement.
Yeah,
on
but
Gun,
it's before Red Dead.
Yeah, but still, Gun was brilliant, and Red Dead was better. So Red Dead 2 will be better than Gun 2.
Yeah, Red Dead 2. Good. What about Watch Dogs 2? That was the other bit of news that came out this week.
Well, considering I got the hat and the mask version of it, I think.
Did you regret that? Did you regret that?
No, I never regretted it. I got drunk one night after it had come out, quite a while after, and I came home and I saw them, and I was on my settee, really pissed out my head, and someone it was either Courtney or Ricky that was with me at the time, and my mask had gone missing, and I was just like, "Where's my mask?" And I was going round saying it like that for about an hour, very, very drunk, and playing Watch Dogs at the time. So yes, that game has good memories.
In seriousness, though, when it comes to Watch Dogs, James, did you have Watch Dogs? I can't remember.
I didn't know.
You didn't.
I didn't have an Xbox One.
This question is aimed at Joshua then. Were you not disappointed with the life of the game, as in it was alright to play, but it was very much like some of the modern Assassin's Creeds where there's like fuck all to do when you finished it, and it feels like it's not replayable?
Well, yeah, it is. I can't go back and play it. I'd have fun on it. If I were playing with other people, it'd be fun. But other than that, I'm not going to go play it on my own again because I know the story.
We did a couple of good videos.
We did do a couple of good videos, yeah. Especially where you got run over.
Self-plugging the other YouTube channel. As I do.
They were pretty good, to be honest. I enjoyed it, but it had a short lifespan. Other than the Where's the Masks, I will never forget that. And it wasn't actually while I was playing the game properly because I was pissed. Probably drunk driving at the time as well.
Hang on, what was that?
On the game. What do you mean, what was that?
The real mask.
Yeah. The real life mask. Yeah, I'll take a photo of them because they are still in existence.
There's a photo of you somewhere around on Facebook or something.
Yeah.
I'll dig it out and
they were pretty good.
I'll magically splice it into the YouTube video right about now.
Right about now. Is that me? Is that me with a mask on?
No, I just did a weird little hand gesture. Gesture.
I see. Well, hopefully while I'm speaking, I'm in that awesome mask and hat. You never know. Not doing jazz hands.
What we need to try and do for next week, so week 3, let's improve this week on week, is I'm recording my video footage, so we need to get you two on video call, and I'll put little versions of you in, like, I don't know, down here somewhere or something. Down here. This is so disorientating having that on it. I'm moving this onto another screen. There we go. That's better.
We don't even know that's happening, but okay.
No, nobody does. But now, at least, I'm sort of looking at the camera, because I keep looking off to this side, because stuff's over there on this screen, and it needs to be on this screen in front of me, because at least now... There we go. Anyway, this is getting sidetracked, as we do, but it's alright for the YouTube people, because they can fucking see it. The people on the other stuff can't. So, fuck that shit.
They can see you. Are you in bad attire, as in vest again, like you were on your previous video, plugging your Toby? Because that was awesome.
No, the Toby video. Was I in a vest on the Toby video?
You were in a vest on the Toby video, I believe you were. No. It's your most recent one.
No, it was.
You were in a vest.
It was Undertale.
Yeah.
Undertale, I was wearing a vest. My arm was very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
It was fresh. It's had a couple of days healing now. I'm at flaky stage.
Flaky stage, lovely. At least you've not got one of your gaming heroes on your shoulder, Thomas.
Well, I have kind of got a gaming hero on a shoulder. It's a
Blade, so is it?
Yeah, but none of you got Spyro.
Neither do you, so what's your point?
Yeah.
He's a gaming hero.
Yeah, but what about real live tattoos?
It's been thrown out there to my tattoo artist when I was there on Saturday, saying my other sleeve, I'm thinking about doing a gaming sleeve, so it's going to be some choice characters.
Choice
characters. The thing is, they're going to be characters that are going to mean something to me, and they're a bit obscure, so it's going to be people like Dante's Inferno.
Oh, yeah.
Got to be done. Go on, Tyrael from Diablo 3 and whichever one's is in. I think what else I said. It was probably going to be someone from Fable, but I wasn't 100% sure who. And it had to kind of fit in with the other characters that were on it, in my opinion. And I couldn't think of anything else off the top of my head, but I was talking to him about it, and he was like, yeah, I know them. They sound good. So I'm possibly going to do it.
Yeah, well, as long as he doesn't mess them up, and then you don't have money to finish them like I do.
He's not going to mess them up.
No, he won't.
He's not going to mess them up. No.
Check out the Undertale video if you want to see it.
If you want to see what?
Your arm.
You can see my arm now.
True.
When we were talking about my little hunter dude.
So are you in a vest?
I'm not in a vest, but when we were talking about my hunter dude, I'm doing it again.
How am I going to know that?
Yeah, but you don't know that. That's fine. I love the moon, to be fair. The moon is my favourite bit of it, or one of my favourite bits. Does control the
oceans.
It controls the oceans, but I just love the way it's coloured it. I love the detailing in it. It's pretty cool.
Watch Dogs 2.
Yeah, so let's stop talking about things that people can't see.
But they can see because
but not everyone watches it on YouTube. Some people listen on iTunes. So we've got to stop doing that. See, we found something else to get distracted about.
I know. So stop.
Quest failed.
Or is it complete? If we've chosen the evil ending, you never know.
Yeah.
Alternate ending. But yes, right. Watch Dogs 2. Is it same person or not? I've not looked. Is it still?
What do you mean? Is it same person? Same studios?
Still same character. Carrying on from his story, or is it a new guy, new city?
The thing is, Watch Dogs 2. It's been confirmed that the PC version is going to be developed for AMD graphics cards instead of NVIDIA graphics cards, because there were issues with the first one. I don't know, because we played it on console, didn't we? So, but there was issues with AMD graphics cards for the original game, and they've come out and said they will make sure that doesn't occur in the upcoming Fable. What the fuck? We're getting sidetracked. They will make sure that doesn't occur in the upcoming Watch Dogs 2.
That's not a sidetrack, by the way. That is just fucking up.
Well, it's me just thinking about Fable. That's all it is. I'm just thinking about Fable as I usually do. It's because I can hear in my head this. Hang on. Where's it gone?
You've received a new quest card.
Because we've just been talking about the quests.
Yeah, well.
And I was thinking, is there a quest completed sound in Fable? Because I don't think there is there?
I actually hear that every day. That guy guides my life.
He wakes up
and
and it's
well
just
done,
like,
hero. You crossed the road
Well,
safely.
It's funny you mentioned this because me and Ben, while he was drawing on my arm on Saturday, we're having a conversation about games because he's a casual gamer himself and he used to play a lot more. But he was saying that he played Grand Theft Auto 4 or San Andreas, one of them, so much that he has memories of being places that aren't real and a part of the game, but he has memories of himself being in those locations doing things like running around the airfield and stuff, even though it's never happened. And I was saying that, like, me and you just associate weird little sounds with real life events, and you can do that stupid fucking shit where I play Fable soundtrack and you go, yep, that's Bowerstone, and you can just name the zone. You're better at it than me anyway.
Obviously, it's because I'm a saddo. I've played it like 17 times through.
I wasn't going to say
choices and all that, but probably not that many times, to be honest. But
we'll have to play a game of
it.
Game of it next week. Put in the notes for week 3. Joshua plays Guess the Zone.
Yeah, we'll have a go. But considering the amount of times we've done it before, we've done it 2 or 3 times, I'm not going to be that bad at it this time.
Yeah, but I'm going to go with like Fable 3, so it's more difficult for you.
Oh, I'm going to have to play Fable 3 now. At least it's free.
So yeah.
Dear me. Sidetrack!
Yeah, sidetracking's fine. It's fine.
Why is it always Fable? How do we always end up onto Fable whenever we get sidetracked?
Because it's one of the best games ever!
It is. And they closed a few weeks ago, and we're incredibly sad, so we are mourning them here and now. And I will cry later tonight again.
It does always end up here.
Every night. I cry every night.
Bless you.
I'm going to get little tears from Jackablade's eyes on my arm. Yeah. just to mourn Lionhead. Next
point,
subject.
Actually. You saying Jack of Blades. I ordered 2 awesome Fable t-shirts a few days ago. It was like Thursday before the bank holidays, so they should be here like tomorrow, I hope, because they're on standard delivery. And it's a big guild seal on one, and then a nice artistic Jack of Blades on the other. I will tweet them, and I will send you pictures as well. And I will send you a link to where I bought them, because there's some awesome Fable t-shirt on there.
Put that in description down below on everything then.
On YouTube,
awesome
yes,
shit,
definitely.
Yeah, if there's awesome shit, might as well let everyone else know about it too.
There's not just Fable stuff. It's
I mean like
loads of stuff.
Yeah.
So,
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let some other people get some.
Let's help the people.
Cool
Let's help the people get merch. I
Such
literally googled Fable
chairs.
merch as well to find it. That was the thing.
Oh, gaming chairs. Have you got yours yet?
Yes and no. It has arrived. However, I'm not sat on it. The reason for that is that I wasn't home when it arrived, and my neighbour signed for it. And when I got home, she wasn't here. So it's in my neighbour's house. But yes, I ended up ordering the GT Amiga. I'm going to say Amiga. The GT Amiga Pro. And I did it in blue with fabric, because I sit in my chair all day, some days working as well as gaming. So
it is that.
I would like to upgrade my my pillow that I have.
I can't believe you still sit on the floor on a pillow. Can't believe you do that.
We used to sit on the stairs when we all lived at Mum and Dad's.
Yes.
So, you know.
The N64 was at the bottom of the stairs, and we all sat on the bottom step playing GoldenEye.
We know dedication. If someone need a toilet, it's wait a minute, I'm killing something.
Yeah, exactly. Mum, don't walk past me. I'm trying to kill fucking Sean Bean on GoldenEye. Fuck
Look
off.
what you've done.
You made me fall off the satellite dish. Sean Bean's won. How could you, Mum? How could you? It was along those lines. It was just less swearing and probably less shouting, to be honest.
4 years old. Going, fuck you.
It was more crying. It was more crying of, Mum, you've ruined my game.
Can you remember when we all used to sit and play it for that much, right? She had to actually sit and write a rota of when we could play it.
That was because you cried.
I was allowed an hour, and then I had to come off it, and then you were allowed an hour.
That was because you cried whenever me and Joshua were playing it, and you were like, I want to go. I want to play Spyro.
You two used to push me off it all the time. Because I was youngest, I got bullied, right?
Okay, fine.
Ginger. Sorry, just added.
Yeah, I was young, I was ginger, and I had a lazy eye. Perfect.
Yeah. Ginger's lazy eye.
Lazy eye.
You got a lazy eye.
Fiver goes west.
Yeah.
We're getting that as a soundbite.
Oh, just for James.
Wincy spider. That film.
Please, if you've not seen Fievel Goes West, just Google Fievel Goes West
YouTube.
Lazy Eye. It's on YouTube. The clip is on YouTube. I will put a link to it in the description of the YouTube video as well. But the lazy eye.
How do you do?
How do you do?
My goodness. Sidetracking is amazing.
It's a good film.
It's a damn good
film.
I'd rewatch it. Yeah, gaming chairs, yeah, they are pretty damn nice. I would have to get a really, really fancy one though. Like yours is like 160, I think.
There or thereabouts. Yeah, it was 160 in Great British pounds.
Oh yes,
but it's a nice price to pay, to be honest. It's an ergonomic chair. It's like good for your posture. It's got the lumbar support. It's got the
good for your posture
thing.
If you sit properly.
Well, that's the point. It makes you sit properly. That's the whole point of getting it. So, yeah, that's that. But I will be doing an unboxing of that, by the way, when I get it off my neighbour.
An unboxing and a very long process of putting together.
If she's not run away to Spain with my chair.
She's sat on it now.
Just rocking.
Just doing it. Just doing whatever.
She's just doing it.
Yeah.
I hope she's not doing it on my chair.
Oh, she's doing so much on that chair right now.
Oh, God. Stop saying things like that about my neighbour, alright? Because if she ever hears it, she's going to wonder who the fuck you are and what you're saying about her.
I am Thomas King's younger brother. My name is Joshua. I will not give you my address because this goes on the internet.
But I imagine you doing things on his chair.
But yeah, she made scrambled eggs and she sat eating it on that chair now. What kind of things were you thinking?
Just more fucked up things.
Well, that's your fault, not mine.
Yeah.
Mine still involves eggs.
Dippy eggs and soldiers.
But back to my original point.
Yes,
I will be unboxing and filming the unboxing of said chair and the construction and then sitting on it and saying how comfortable it is.
Eating scrambled egg.
And probably eat some scrambled egg just for the benefit of people that do the podcast and the videos. Yes, I will eat some scrambled egg, James. Just to see who gets the joke. That will be one of my ratings. Like, out of 10, this chair's an 8 for eating scrambled egg, and that'll be it.
There's no elbow room.
Yeah, no, the elbow room should be good. I've got armrests on it, so that should be good. Do we want to say anything about office chairs? Or?
My office chair in general is broken, and it's also a cat's bed, so I can't really comment on how good or bad mine is.
That's why I'm giving you the base of mine, because the top of yours is fine and the top of mine is fucked, and vice versa. So you can make a good chair out of my base and your top.
Do you have any spare cushions by any chance?
That just
upgrade to a beanbag.
That just reminds me of like some hobo just going, "Do you have any spare change, sir?
I want to buy some cider."
Yeah, I don't really own an Xbox. It's just a shoebox with a big X on it.
You're one of those people that bought an Xbox box on eBay, aren't you? You're one of those people.
I ordered an Xbox One for Christmas. I wrapped it up because I didn't think I'd have a look at it. My son opened it. It was full of breaks. So funny.
Those were quality people. Quality people.
Sorry for anyone who did have that happen to them, but it was.
They don't deserve.
Everyone who got
they don't
it.
deserve to now own an Xbox if they bought an Xbox box. That's all I'm saying.
They don't.
Or any console for that matter. If
Especially
you bought an
now
Xbox
cheap
box,
price.
then just give up. Just give up. Go buy like a
Shoebox
Nintendo
Mega
DS.
Drive.
Go buy a Nintendo DS because no.
3DS. Come on, upgrade
No, a
yourself.
DS. They don't deserve a 3DS either. They've got to play in 2 dimensions.
God damn it, you're hard.
God damn it!
Most people on a 3DS play in 2 dimension. Do you know how irritating the 3
Yes.
dimensions is on that?
It gives me a
thing? It's
headache on the
disgusting.
3DS. Gives me a headache.
It makes me dizzy. It's proper weird.
It's horrible.
Pokemon has never been the same.
Do you know what
Just
else will make
wrong.
you dizzy?
Oh.
Do you know what else will make you dizzy? I'm going to bring it back to this, even though we talked about it last week. VR! Do you know why I want to bring it back up?
I'm not sure. No, why?
Because PlayStation have announced that the PlayStation VR will be compatible with the PC at some point. Well, they said it might be, but yeah.
And it takes a USB cable.
I love our simple world solutions to everything. Yeah, let's play across console. Just put everyone on the same server. Yeah, PlayStation VR, it can work on PC. Just get a USB lead. We'll fucking solve everything.
A wireless USB thing and plug it in back. Sorted.
Yeah.
Fucking done.
But in seriousness,
Imagine that's how it's going to work on console anyway.
in seriousness, it's potentially going to be compatible with the PC, which would make me consider it more than a Rift. And I'm tempted by the PlayStation 4.5 or 4K or whatever it is when that comes out.
4K,
Because,
innit?
well, whatever they call it, but it's going to be pretty powerful.
According to this image I've just seen, it's got legs and a really big
It's
red
got
eye.
a laser eye, yes. I've seen the same image.
PlayStation, clean my house.
No.
No,
fuck
you
off.
can only talk to your Xbox. You can't talk to your PlayStation.
Go fuck yourself. You clean it. I'm playing Call of Duty. That's it. It's got its own scores and it's top at leaderboard. No one else.
I'm
gets the
hacking
top.
EA Sports.
don't
FIFA
take a
credits.
PlayStation
Here
for
I
that.
come. You're not allowed any. Wouldn't it sound Japanese?
I'd have thought so. And an Xbox would sound like Microsoft Sam. Like the, hello, I am here to help you use your computer better.
I'd have thought it'd sound like Cortana, considering that's their.
Yeah, but
You fair
I don't know what's
cunt.
Cortana.
I don't think Cortana ever says. She never called me that when I was saving Universe, anyway. And all those
that
times you drove me
Cortana.
off into lava, James. Those are kind of the kind of memories Ben has. I have, but it's James driving into lava on the last level of Halo 3. Every time, just burning alive every time.
The best thing was,
holy shit!
we'd try, and then we'd get to the last bit, and I'd just purposely drive off edge.
It's a right little dick. Purposely. He'll purposely go slow enough so he doesn't get up over the last ramp and it drops in front of the spaceship you're supposed to get into. And I'm like, no!
It's because I love that last level so much. Like just the drive, just the driving of it. And I thought, if I make this jump, that's it. That's game over. That's done. So I'd kill us, and then we do it again.
James.
And then I pretend I'm getting frustrated, but really I'm not. I'm fucking loving life.
James, you do realise that once you finish the game, you can go back and replay a level at your choosing.
Well, I know that now.
Absolute quiet.
Could have told me that after 50th time of fucking crashing.
I'm pretty sure I would have done after the 10 punches you'll have probably gotten. We can fucking do it again!
It's the scream that we used to let out though. When we got past the last bit, the last few that you kill, and you keep driving down that main bit, you gotta dodge all them tiles that are falling out of the ground and shit. And we're like, oh my god, we've done it! And secretly, I know I'm gonna crash it. And you're like, oh my god, I can't believe we've fucking done that. And then I drive up edge, and you're like, what the fuck?
It just stopped working. My right trigger is just not going anymore. What? I will kill you. Basically, they're the conversations we used to have. While the very poorly tiled big ring of death fell from underneath us. Whoever that tiler was, they're a worse fucking architect and construction service than whoever made fucking Death Star. Jesus
they were
Christ.
on Watchdog last week.
I know.
Cowboy
I know
builders.
that the idea was we're gonna blow it up, but why do it while we're fucking on it? Jesus. Wait 5 minutes and let us drive off first.
And fall into lava so we can do it again.
You know, you're reminiscing about this, right? Do you actually miss anything that's a PlayStation game, as in a PlayStation only game? Because we've not had a PlayStation between us since PS2, have we?
Time Splitters.
Time Splitters was like one of my most favourite games I
No,
played.
you can get Time Splitters for the 360. It was on the 360, I'm sure it was.
But they need to remaster it.
Tasmanian Tiger, went he PlayStation only at one point?
Possibly. Crash's PlayStation only.
Crash Bandicoot, yes.
This is the thing though, is there anything
Spyro.
since we stopped buying PlayStations and PlayStation games, is there anything that's come out that makes you think, I wish I had a PlayStation?
Uncharted.
I've
always wanted to play that.
Whether or not it's PlayStation only or not, but the remastered versions of the old Final Fantasies with new graphics.
As far as I know, they're only PlayStation.
They are something that would tempt me.
In fact,
I wouldn't do it.
How did we?
One, have they?
One game.
Yeah.
How did we all even end up on Xbox? Because we were at PlayStation, like all the way.
I got one. Then Thomas copied me, and then you got jealous, so you.
I wouldn't say it was copying. It was more, if you remember, we got the Xbox when the Xbox came out, and we had the Xbox and the PS2.
Yep.
Then the 360 came out, and Joshua got one.
Oh yes,
and then I got the Halo 3 Special Edition one, that green thing, that I then fried with a Red Ring of Death.
Mine got Red Ring of Death.
I went through about 6.
But the thing was, right, for me, I already had a 360 at the time the PlayStation 3 came out. I'm sure that's how it fell.
Yeah.
And I didn't have the money. I didn't have the money to buy a PlayStation 3, especially at the price it was. It was fucking extortionate at the time. I know Xbox have now fucking role reversed and they were way more expensive than PS4, but at the time I just were in a position where I couldn't afford a PS3.
Yeah.
So I never bought one.
And you convinced all your buddies to get a 360 anyway, so we're all good.
The thing is, this generation, everyone's got a PS4 pretty much, haven't they? That is the console of this generation. And everyone's got one. Or most people have got one. But then, last generation, it was a 360. And do you know what it came down to at the time? It would cost. People bought the cheaper one, same as they've done this time. Because there's not a huge amount in them, really, is there?
No.
And you can argue till cows come home about, frame rate this, blah, 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 exclusive this. But at the end of the day, they're both gaming machines, and 90% of games that come out will probably be on both. Or you can just go buy a PC.
If we are going to argue until cows come home, we need to get Red Dead Redemption 2 and go bring them in now. Because we are not waiting that long. And what about the sheep? Fucking hell.
The sheep? What about the sheep?
We need to bring them in as well.
But that's not part of the saying, though, is it?
I don't really care. I've just decided to make my own.
All right.
Can I just rant at Microsoft a second? Can I just rant at Microsoft a second?
No, sheep.
No, let James speak.
Yeah, go on.
When I had my first Xbox 360 console, right?
Which day?
I saved up all the money I possibly had. Bearing in mind I was in school, so I wasn't working or anything like that. Any money I possibly got, I saved it up, right? Saved up. And then Call of Duty World at War, right? They released all these map packs, and that was COD that I bummed like fuck.
World at War was
all
the best
the map
one.
packs, right? And then downloaded up map packs, and I'm like, yes, I get to play up map packs. Loaded it up, went to go on it with all my mates. Red Ring of Death. Are you fucking kidding me?
It took him about
I
maybe
honestly
3 months.
was
to get
so
rid of
close to crying. I'd saved up and saved Red Ring of Death. I was wrapping
Right.
towels around it like fuck. Google was the worst advice ever.
Just do a quick survey.
Wrap a towel around it and turn it on. Promise
Do-
it won't burn.
Stop.
Do a quick survey, right? How many Xbox 360s have you owned, James?
Wait, let me just think.
He had the
I
original
had 4
one.
white ones.
Fucking hell!
Yeah. And then he got a black one, and I think that died,
got
and he
a
got
black
another
one.
black one.
Oh, wow.
No, I've had 3 black ones.
Oh wow!
And then
Hey.
I had a
This is
backup
racist.
one for when I moved up to Penrith. I bought a backup one in case my Xbox 360 died, and I've still got that backup one to the day.
So, hang on.
It's
hang on.
upstairs in the spare room.
You've
Just
had
chilling
4
out.
white ones,
Yep.
3 black ones,
And a
Yep.
spare.
and a spare.
Yep.
That's 8. Why the fuck have
Thank
you
you
ever
very
bought
much,
8
Microsoft.
'Cause
360s?
Microsoft wanted all his money, even as a child. They wanted to steal it.
That's absurd. Joshua, how
At
many
least
did
he
you
didn't
have?
to buy. My original one died, came back to life, then died again because I was lucky enough to actually get it working somehow. I opened up my second one to try and fix it, and by that time I got a job, and I went and bought for my birthday the new slimline touchscreen buttony one, the second version of
So
it.
that's-
It's not an elite, but it's after the elite.
Is that your
that
third
one never
one or your
died.
second one?
That's the third one.
That's your third one.
And that is behind my TV table at the minute because I no
So-
longer need
so
it
you've had
because
3.
360 games are now backwards compatible. So I've had 3,
you've had
but
3.
2 of the old ones.
I've had the green Halo 3 Special Edition. That
died.
died, Red Ring of Death. I tried to fix it and failed. So I got a cheap white arcade one and moved my hard drive across, which I've still got somewhere in this room. So that's 2. And then I got the slimliney one, or whatever they called it, the new generation one, with the touch fancy button, and that one's downstairs somewhere covered in stickers. So I've only had
Yes.
3. But between us, that's 14 Xbox 360s.
Three people.
You're welcome
14
for that stack.
in one family, in one group of brothers. That is 14
So,
Xbox 360s.
on average, how much did you spend on each one? Just roughly.
Well, I didn't buy the first one because it was a gift. The second one was relatively cheap because it was an arcade. They were like 150 quid, weren't they?
Something
Yeah,
they're
along
only
those
cheap.
lines, yeah.
And then the slimliney one that I bought, I went and got it second hand from somewhere like CEX. So again, I only spent 150 quid-ish on it at the time. So we're talking
Original
like 300
one.
quid.
I can't remember the price of my original one at all. Saved up for ages, got it, can't remember. Second one was probably 100 quid because it was just a shell of an original one. And then my proper last one that I've still got were 300 quid because I got Connect with it. And it was brand new.
I must
straight
have
from
spent
game.
about just short of $1,000 on them all. To be honest.
Jesus.
Fucking hell. And then and then an Xbox One as well. Don't forget that.
But I was lucky enough to blackmail my girlfriend into getting me that. So
All right, James, rubbing it in that you've got a girlfriend again. Telling the world, find a way to work it in, won't you?
The problem is, even he doesn't believe it. That's why he's reassuring himself that she's still there.
I do have a girlfriend, don't I?
I'm sure she's real. Did I buy that or did she?
Right. Before we do the next sidetracking thing that will sidetrack us down some weird and dark, lonely path,
Oh my
I'm
god.
going.
Where are we going?
I'm going to let people know who's won this nice box of loot cratey stuff behind me that I'm pretending to touch and waving my hand in front of. But you two don't know
it's
that,
me.
do you?
It's a fix.
Why are
It's
you
me.
pretending to?
It's not you, James. So stop trying to ruin it in advance. So
Why are you pretending to touch the box if you've got it with you?
I don't know, because I don't want to knock it off the shelf, because it's nice. It's nicely set on the shelf where you can see what's in it. You can see the t-shirt, you can see the model, the figurine thing, you can see the box, and I've put a nice little "you could win" thing next to it on the screen. And it all looks quite nice. So if I touch it, that'll all just go to shit.
Plus, then it's technically second hand, so
Oh, it is second-hand because I've opened it.
Well, Jesus Christ.
I've had to open it because I had to check that it was the right box.
True.
Because I get my own, don't I? So
Yeah, very true.
this was the competition box. You can actually, if you are watching on YouTube, if you look just underneath my steering wheel there, you can see my version. I should have really worn my Deadpool t-shirt, shouldn't I, to do the podcast? Oh, well.
I am wearing it. I'm also wearing my Daredevil hat, which is currently on the Punisher side because
I wear the Punisher side of that.
it's just
cool.
better, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, anyway, without further ado, it's time. The winner is... Tom Bennett. You are the winner.
Woo!
Yes.
Woo!
Give him a round of applause, Joshua and James. Give him a round of applause.
I have, but James, fucking contribution much. Jesus Christ. I know you didn't win, but it's not fixed.
We probably lost him out of the call again, I bet.
Probably, yeah. Well done, Tom Bennett, anyway.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
It's all right. We've got him back.
It's
We'll
bullshit.
also send you a nice picture of James's depressed-looking little face.
Anyway, in seriousness, well done, Tom. I will
Well-
contact you on Twitter and we'll get this box sent to you wherever the hell you are. I don't even know.
And then I'll come and pick it up because it's meant to be mine.
James,
No.
just buy your own. All right?
Yeah.
Nah, I want to win it.
Well, retweet the tweet then. You didn't even retweet it, so you didn't have a chance, did you?
Oh God,
Fuck
I'm
you.
really gonna go kill him.
You didn't think it through, James. If you'd have retweeted it, you'd have been with a chance with all the other 16 people, whoever the fuck it was. There weren't many, let's put it that way.
Hopefully there will be soon. But
And one of
still,
them was
well
me.
done, Tom.
One of the 16 was me advertising it on my personal account. So
Jesus Christ. Oh dear. Anyway, Tom, well done. 1 in 15 chance, not 16.
yeah,
Would have been 17, but I'm a dick.
Yeah, at least you admit it.
right. Well, that's the competition done. I need to find something to give away next, don't I? Really?
You always give James away. Anyone
I
wants
could.
someone who likes sitting on cushions?
And if
And-
you've got any
and-
fluffier ones, I prefer them.
And
I'll trade you this
apparently
fucking
has a
idiot that
girlfriend.
tries to podcast for some cushions to shut him up.
Yeah.
You can have him
Please.
as long as you've got cushions.
Yeah,
And that's
Yeah,
it.
cushion-
That's the prize next week.
yeah,
James.
and some scrambled eggs.
Some scrambled eggs.
Or dippy eggs and soldiers. I don't care which, as long as,
Dippy
as,
eggs.
long as
It's
I've
a
got one of them.
boiled egg.
I've actually got.
Dippy egg.
I haven't got them in the room with me, I don't think.
What, the
What,
dippy
your
eggs and
eggs?
soldiers?
No, I ain't got eggs. I thought I had the spare pop vinyl figures I've got, but they're not in the room with me. So I've got some pop vinyl figures, so we'll possibly give one of those away next week.
We'll have a look, yeah.
We'll have to see. Anyway, what should we talk about next?
What
Where's
have we got
Look at your
next?
cursor, Joshua. Where's your cursor?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were looking at something in particular there.
There we go.
You want to speak about the shadow controllers?
Yeah, because they are pretty damn cool. And
I do
we
like
missed out
'em.
on them last week.
Yes, I wanted to talk about them last week, but we did our thing where we get sidetracked, as we do. They're pretty nice. If you haven't seen them, I will get some pictures. But they're basically like, they're black, aren't they? And they've both got a colour that starts at the top, slightly metallic, and it kind of fades down into the black. So there's
Yeah.
the midnight blue, is it? Or dusk blue or something? I can't remember what they called it. And
It's
then there's
really
the copper.
nice anyway. Yeah.
Hmm?
It's a really nice blue one, that. I prefer
Yes,
the
the
blue
blue,
to
the blue
the
one's
copper one.
definitely my favourite. People who
But-
watch me regular on YouTube making a tit of myself will notice I am a bit obsessed with blue anyway. And those that listen from our favourite forum at Owls Talk will also know I'm obsessed with blue because of the team I support. Which, by the way, I'm going to just give them a shout, actually, because if any of them are listening again, we got some nice feedback from them, which was always
Yes,
good.
we have. I've seen some of it.
And it was very nice of them to give us a listen and give us a bit of support and stuff like that. So thank you, Owls Talkers. Even the Blade's going to say thank you, aren't you, James?
Yes, thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you
Now
very
you
much.
could all.
I won't
you
get
can all
you
leave
up about winning
comments.
anything, though, because I'm going to win it next week. So.
I thought you meant like league titles. I'm going to say you're not
No, no,
fucking
no,
winning
I
one
thought he
anytime
did as
soon,
well.
are
Fucking
you?
loot crates and all this shit. It's all mine.
As long as you've not got a delusion that you're going to win League One, because you're fucking stuck there for a long time.
Well, I've got to win Summit, so I'd rather go for a fucking Luke, Craig, because there's better odds.
All right, let's can the football talk, because this is a gaming podcast, and we all know United are shit.
One thing.
Go on.
England beat Germany. Yes. Okay, I'm done. Thanks.
All right, yeah. England, yeah, good performance. Fuck the Germans. No offence to any Germans that do listen, but in a footballing sense, fuck you. There we go. That's how I said.
Oh, with studs on.
Fuck you with studs on.
Yeah,
is that to give you like a good purchase, a good stance?
Even Michael Scott would have liked that one.
I mean, ramming your foot in there with studs on your feet.
That's what she said.
I'm pretty sure she would not want that.
Well,
You never know.
you never know.
True. Apparently, your girlfriend does.
Are you buying one of those shadow controllers, Joshua? Going back to the topic.
I have no money, but if I did, I would be buying the blue controller.
I think
it would be very nice to have a second controller again.
They're on order from April, aren't they? In a couple of days.
I think so, yeah.
So, I'll have a look. Depends if they cost more than a normal controller. Because if they're the same price as a normal one, I'll buy one.
Yeah.
But if they cost more just because they're painted, then I'll go get a proper custom.
For the 360, they brought out a blue and a red metallic one towards the end of the 360 lifeline when Xbox One came out. The red one cost me the same as the same.
The red one was part of Resident Evil, wasn't it? A special
lifeline.
console.
Well, when they stopped making controls and stuff for it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but which one of my 8?
It'd work with them all, James.
It would work with them all, but I imagine it probably between the 6th and 7th one that controller came out. So
that narrows it down a bit for me.
Yeah. For those 3 months.
That's only last week.
Speaking of things from last week as well, things that were missed and things that we didn't talk about and things that we did. Lego Racers 2, Joshua. How far you got in your career?
I haven't got very far in the career. My wind mount has failed me. It was working perfectly fine. I got recording stuff all set up, did about an hour's worth, and that's it. It just sort of, when I went back to go play on it again, wind mount does not want to mount the bin file that I have for it, so I need to sort that out, but I will be doing a proper video of it because that game is awesome. I came 7th in about 7 races out of 8. The 8th one I came 2nd in. I did quite well, and I was very proud of myself. That was the last race I did, and I thought, that's it, I'm going to leave on a high. Came back, and it won't let me back on.
So
It'll never let me get first.
So in 7 races, you finished 7th in them all.
Yeah.
And then you finally came 2nd, and now the
Yes.
game won't work.
I kind of smashed a lot of people out of the way on the 8th attempt.
You won them races.
On that one, your cars actually start falling apart as well. You lose pieces from them, so it's quite amusing because there's diggers and stuff. I smashed into one and he lost the front end of his digger. I'm like, you're just a fucking weird motorized block now, you dick. And then I kept going past him. And it's at that point that I learned that I had a turbo boost as well, which I didn't realise I had in the other 7 races.
Explains why you kept coming 7th.
I also found a shortcut on that track, which I'm like, fuck yes, I've won. And then they all took it on last lap and
Fucked you over.
I was first for the first lap on that race, and then that's it. I kind of fucked up and got past when they all took shortcut. That's when I realised where it was. I'm like, I am taking that next time, and fucked them all up. Except the guy in first, because he's a dick and he can go melt in a fucking oven.
I'll take him in
Is there
lava.
Is there an online element to it?
I don't believe so, no. It's just
played
Lego
each
Racers 2. It would be pretty cool. Like I said, Lego Racers 3, I'm all up for it. They're making tons of Lego games. Where's Lego Racers gone?
Yeah.
I mean, all the Lego games are on offer at the minute on Xbox Store. All of them. Marvels,
Yeah, they are.
Lord of the Rings, whatever else is on there. Every other fucking thing under the sun, really.
Yeah.
Lego Ponies is probably on there as well by now. But there's no Lego Racers. Where's the love Lego?
You can't get it on Steam either to play it directly on PC properly. You can only get the Lego superhero games and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I was having a look.
the newer ones.
Yeah.
I mean, even the old Star Wars ones were sort of excluded from online purchases and stuff because they were all on disc, weren't they? James.
Huh?
Me and you blasting through Lego
Way to
Star
contribute.
Wars.
Oh yeah. I was trying to think which one I'd got, but I've got the complete saga. I was just looking then.
So I've got all of them, basically, is what he needs to say.
Fancy.
But yeah, we used to have them, we used to blast through them, and then stop playing them all of a sudden for some
Because
reason.
we realised that they're all exactly the same. It's just a different like.
Yeah.
You go around, you collect the gem things. There's a little room where all characters are walking around, and you can kill them all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty fun stuff. Lego Racers 2 for the win. No wait,
Yes.
Lego Racers 3, bring it on.
Well,
That's my quote for the day.
let's move towards what we're going to play this week, by the way, Joshua, because I'm hoping you've installed either S-Zone Online, whatever that one was, Severium,
I
The
believe
Culling.
I've downloaded all of them.
Good. Heroes and Generals
Believe.
looks pretty good, actually.
I've downloaded a few more that we can have a go at as well.
What, some free-to-plays?
Some free to players,
Nice
yeah.
one.
One of
Nice
them
one.
it's quite full, to be honest. There's the Ghost Recon Phantoms, which is first person. Well, it's actually a third person shooter, just like other Ghost Recons, but it's like a damn good game. It's
Yeah.
just hard to get used to on PC. And then there's one I can't remember what it's. I think it's called Dead Zone. Something.
I've
around
seen that one. Seen that
It
one.
looks
Yeah.
quite good. I've played on that for 5-10 minutes. And then I've also downloaded one called The Hunter, which Courtney made me download. I'm not really excited for it. He's played on it for 5 seconds and he says it's shit, but I've not played on
So
it
why
for
is he-
1 second yet. So I'm going to have a go on it and see what it's like.
So he's made you download a game that he's played for 5 seconds and called shit.
No, we were both looking through it.
Right.
We downloaded what we saw. He's finished first. He had 5 seconds on it. And then came back with the feedback of this game is shit.
I think you need
You
to give it a
walk
bit more
so
than 5
slowly.
seconds.
I know, that's why I'm gonna have a go on it and see what's what on it. But it is just a hunting game, which I've never really been a massive
Well,
fan of.
To
But I
summarise
will have a
all
look.
that, we've mentioned a lot of games there, but the plan for the coming week, if we get the chance to, is to try and play some free-to-plays from Steam, some online free-to-plays we can play together, so we can have a little bit of a breakdown and talk about them and get lost in World of Warcraft or something, because that's an online game. So
Or Guild Wars 2.
yeah, we'll find a way to talk about something
RuneScape
different. We
for
always
the
do.
win.
RuneScape, that game is so different, I don't even want to try and play that again.
I went on it. I can't remember what it was. It was a while back now, but I went on it again.
You
See
lie,
how
you were on it
changed.
before we started this. You've done nothing but play that game since
Yeah, I
it
said it
came
was quite a
out.
while ago now, about 2 hours ago. No, I'm kidding. No, I
When he
went back on it,
disconnected,
and
it's because
it's
he's
so
just signed
shit
back in.
now. It's so shit.
Last
James,
time I went on it, your cape swung around in breeze, and I thought that's just gay, and I came off it.
right. Guess what? Guess what?
The original version was what?
No, go on, carry on.
The original of it was the best.
It was.
What, the original RuneScape? I didn't even realise there was a follow-up.
Well, it's not a follow up. They just keep updating it, and they're just making
Well,
it
it's the same
shitter and
game,
shitter.
Previous to a lot of updates, about 10
Yeah.
years ago, it was damn good.
Yeah, we used to sit on it for hours on end.
Well,
That was
James,
actually 10 years ago.
someone asked what your power level was on RuneScape.
It's
Power
over
level.
9,000!
It's over 9,000! I got the sound clip. I wanted to use it. So I just found a way to use it.
I
For
don't
the
even remember
person
how.
that doesn't actually want to know, and I got conned into believing someone wanted to know it, it was only 82.
What?
You got levels, Thomas. His level was 82 on attack. Jesus Christ, do you even play video games?
Yeah, but I don't play shitty RuneScape.
Oh, people are going to hate you.
Well, for the
saying
person
that.
that didn't want to know, it's 82 anyway.
Subscriber count 0.
You've just fatality'd yourself.
Yeah, that's it. I've just killed the podcast.
You're going to be in debt for
There you
YouTube,
go.
for making people, not go on YouTube anymore.
I think people will still go on YouTube, Just because I've slagged off RuneScape, I don't think that's going to stop people using YouTube, James. Oh no, let's not go on that shithole. That's where that podcast thing is. It's slagged off fucking RuneScape. Let's not go on YouTube. It's not like MySpace. It's not just going to die because some fucking freaks are on it.
The
Habbo
more
Hotel.
the more likely things happen is Thomas gets murdered for his words, not YouTube.
Yeah, why
Not
would you
saying
kill... No, don't kill me, people. There's no need. There's no need.
He hates RuneScape, which says run escape if you shorten it down.
Run escape.
Which my mum pointed out to me, and you do a lot of that when you're being attacked by people that are bumholes on it. So yeah, run escape.
Did Mum think it was called Run Escape?
Yeah, I was logging into it one day. She came up behind me on thing and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm playing a game." And she said, "Run escape." What's that? I'm like, Mum, it's called RuneScape for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but the thing is, if she read the game title as Run Escape and then said, "What's that?" What's that? Oh, soundbite.
Oh.
Hero, your health is low.
Your health is low. What's that?
What's
He
that?
doesn't actually say that now, does he? He says, "Watch that."
Well, I
She
don't
pointed
know.
out to me.
It's a heated debate. We've gotten to Fable again.
It's your fault. You
We're just going to
started
change.
this.
We're just going to change the title of this podcast to Fable Fuckers. Fable Fuckers.
So
That's
lots
it.
of Fable talk and a bit of gaming.
Yeah.
We will get a
That
lot
Fable
of weird
thing.
people watching or listening if you call this Fable Fuckers. It will be very weird. And I don't want that kind of publicity. I don't
think-
want to have to send dick pics of my penis next to a Fable disc. Thank you very much. So we are not calling it Fable Fuckers.
It would be through the Fable disc.
Oh,
Ooh.
that would hurt a little bit.
The thing is, right, if we called it Fable Fuckers, I think we'd have to go on like YouPorn instead of YouTube.
Yeah, most likely.
I don't think we'd
Most
survive on YouTube.
Clearly, James has his personal favourite.
Why? What did he say? I missed that.
He said RedTube.
RedTube, yeah, whatever. YouPorn, RedTube.
We'd quote all of them. Fuck it, we'd upload to every
that
single
hamster
one.
one.
We'd whore ourselves out.
What was it?
Hamster.
X-Hamster. X-Hamster.
What?
Can you not remember X-Hamster, Joshua?
What kind of
Yes.
porn have you been watching?
Because I can remember this. Right? Went to my mate's house and we're using his laptop to play
oh
music
god.
and stuff.
Do you have a
We thought it'd
circle
be
jerk?
funny to check his internet history, right? And it was
Absolutely
full to the fucking brim of animal porn, and I'm not even.
Oh,
James, I am sure that they don't want you to do this, but please name that person.
Josh Padley.
oh, Padders!
Oh dear.
Oh, I really hope he hears this. Share it to him, James.
That is somebody James officially knows.
This is a real person. To anyone
Real
wondering.
person. I think I know where he lives, don't I?
I do know where he lives, and I could happily tell everyone, but that's a bit cruel.
No, let's leave it at that. We've shamed him enough. I think that is just an appropriate place to stop because we've got into porn again. We did this last week.
Appropriate? How is that appropriate?
It's an
in
appropriate
any
place to
form?
stop, as in stop this madness.
Alright, the madness, yes. that's fine. I just thought you meant let people remember the fact that the last thing we speak about is animal porn and
It's
people
gonna have to
who
be.
watch it.
It's going to have
Oh
to
my
be because how long
goodness.
we've fucking rambled about other shit. We've got no choice. We've run out of time. That's it. Done. Are you going to say
dear.
goodbye?
We're going to say goodbye now. But
We're
I'm
gonna
going
have
to
to.
miss people. After this, I've got to cry about Lionhead closing, and I don't want to do that
You
again.
do this every week.
It's right, Tiger Face will open up soon.
I'll do this until I am fully done with my grieving, thank you. So don't pressure me, or
Right.
I'll cry.
In seriousness.
Under pressure.
In seriousness.
Yes.
I say, that is going to become my catchphrase for this fucking podcast. In seriousness.
You fucking tit.
Siri thinks I'm talking to him. In seriousness. Yes, hello. I'm Siri.
In seriousness, thank you for listening from me.
Yes, if people are still listening somehow after 2 hours of this bullshit, then
Jesus Christ.
It's a miracle in itself, so thank you.
Yes, very much so.
The usual.
Thank you very much.
Yes, the usual ratings, subscriptions, and all that like stuff is always very much appreciated. Depending on your format, and some it's a like, some it's a subscribe, some of your reviewers, especially iTunes. That's the one that helps the most.
Maybe let us know how many 360s you went through as well, because
Yes.
there are probably higher numbers than
Question of the week. I'm going to start a poll on Twitter. How many Xbox 360s did you own? And I will put
Can
that
you
on Twitter.
beat me?
Can anyone beat James's 8?
And we'll see if we can get a prize
And
with proof.
and add me on RuneScape .jnk underscore.
I can still remember my name on it. I won't go on it, but mine's Kingy1993.
Right.
No, you had
Which is-
King Joshua as well. I remember that one.
Yeah, but
Don't
that was
fucking
just
lie. You had 2 accounts. You fucking modder.
Right. Well, now we've disclosed your RuneScape details for everyone to join you on RuneScape. Say goodbye, King Joshua.
That's not my name. Do it properly. And I might.
Which one? Which one then? Kingy1993.
That's my main, yeah. Level
That's your main.
80 something.
Oh God! Don't talk in that context.
Are we on about mains? Because my main got hacked.
Just
I fell for,
please.
I fell
We're
for the
done.
casual
Right.
trick.
please
From
listen to me. Listen to me. We're coming up to an hour, and there's a limit to how much of this shit people could deal with in one session. So please, say goodbye, both of you, so I can play the outro music, and we can end this.
Thank you for dealing with my shit. Goodbye.
James,
Thank you for dealing with his shit. Goodbye.
And his shit.
goodbye, everybody.
James, were you eating towards the end? 'Cause it really sounded like you fucking well were.
No.
If it's not M&M's, I will be disappointed.
I carried on recording, by the way, so we'll catch that. I did it just because there was something funny last week. I thought I'd try again.
Mother dick.
Mother
my God,
dick.
I didn't even say it.